Hi SHRS, my name is Aaron Roman and I'm a 2017 graduate of the Doctorate in Audiology program, or the AUD program. I am a professor at Westchester University where I teach full-time, and I'm also a clinical audiologist. I like cochlear implants and I enjoy working in pediatrics mostly. But sit back, relax, and enjoy the upcoming video of A Day in the Life. I'm just answering a question that I was asked a few times. It was why audiology. So I chose audiology because when I was in college, I was really into music. I've played piano my entire life, and I took a biopsych course at Pitt, and they talked about audiologists, and I looked into it, and SHRS offered it, and it turned out to be an amazingly well thought out, well designed program, and so I highly recommend it to anyone who's interested in that. So yeah, and so I got to combine science and music, which was really, really fun. Okay, so I just got a pretty good question on audiology. So the question was, what is the median salary range for an audiologist and why can't they prescribe medicine? So audiologists are kind of in the same classification as occupational therapists and physical therapists, where we work more on the diagnostic side of medicine and the rehabilitation side of medicine. So we are not medical doctors. So while I have a doctorate degree, I am not a medical doctor. That said, according to ASHA, which is the American Speech Hearing Association, and the American Academy of Audiology, mid-range career is about $85,000 a year. And that depends where you work and what you're doing. But I've given the links to both those if you want to investigate further. All right, well, as I'm waiting for a 3:30 meeting to start, I figured I'd talk about what makes Pitt Audiology really cool. So at Pitt, one of the cool things is you start clinic before or the same year you start class. So your first year in clinic is also your first semester of class. So in a lot of cases, my case as well, my first day of clinic was before my first day of class. So it was a really immersive experience. And then Pitt also offers an amazing array of different clinical experiences. So I took a pediatric fellowship, which I would recommend to anyone. In SHRS, it is the LEND fellowship. It is really difficult, but really, really beneficial in the long run. But you can do all sorts of things at Pitt, through the hospital system, through the local community. So that is something I would highly recommend. All right, I got another question asking if I worked with cochlear implants, and I do. I kind of specialize in cochlear implants. So audiologists are obviously very important to a cochlear implant. If you are unaware of what that is, it is a surgical implant for people who have profound hearing loss. So more than your age-related in many cases, very significant. Many would call it deaf, but I tend to be hesitant to use that word. But yes, I work in cochlear implants, especially in pediatrics, and I love it. If you can't hear the sirens in the background, that is a sign that I'm back home in Philadelphia. So that's going to wrap up my day in the life. But if you are interested in ever learning more, asking me any questions, I'll include my Instagram handle. Instagram's probably the best way to get in touch with me, so feel free. And then also feel free to email Pitt SHRS. I'll include that email handle as well. Thanks for tuning in, and have a good night, everyone.